Good morning, crafty friends. It's Mel. So I thought I would sneak up to my craft room and try to maybe get in a video and some chat before my girls wake up. My husband left for work this morning. I've been up since like 4 when he leaves. He tries to be quiet, but like I must be a light sleeper these days. So anyway, and I haven't been sleeping the best. So last night, if some of you are watching from the card swap, I emailed a lot of you, almost all of you, my mailing info for the swap. So please let me know if you didn't get it. I emailed personally a few of you because there were some of you that didn't actually email me to begin with. It was just a comment on YouTube. So Lindsay, she responded right away. I got that message sent out to you. So let me know if you got that. With my address info. And there was one more person, Vicky, if you're watching. I forget your YouTube name, but it's Create Something, I believe. So I also need to get your email so I can send that to you. But other than that, I sent everyone else's out, so you should be getting them shortly. So check your junk mail. So we'll do a separate video for that. But anyway, this is going to be like a haul video this is a first time I placed an order to this place. So I saved a little invoice thing, and I just kind of covered my mailing info. So this is where it is from. It's called Purple Onion Design. Some of you may have heard of them, and some of you may not have. I've seen them before, but I've never really ordered because I was a little hesitant with them being that they were just red rubber, and surprisingly it hasn't been too bad, so I'll get into that. As far as like they come like this, so they come as unmounted red rubber. I guess they're pre-trimmed. Well, all mine have been. They're not like detailed trimmed, where I would probably trim these further just so this doesn't gather ink and transfer onto my paper. But so far I've had a great experience. What prompted me to order from there, I've been seeing their cute little images, and I'm going to go through the ones that I got. And I've been seeing their cute images, but on Instagram someone had posted that they were having a 25% off everything sale. So I went ahead and I ordered that day, and then I even added to my order later, and they honored my because I think I emailed her, and then she didn't get back to me right away, and then she forgot or whatever, and then she emailed me again. So it was great. So anyway, that was Michelle, and she was like great with, you know, getting back to me via email. So anyway, I didn't know that they are based in New York, I believe. Well, that's what it says on here anyway, which is kind of cool because that's near me in New Jersey. So I guess that explains why they got here so fast. But I got a ton, and I kind of have a little pile going here. I don't know if you can see that in frame because I kind of have you zoomed in a little bit. So I'm just going to go through some of them. I don't know their names. I'm going to try the best that I can with the ones I do know. The reason being is because I added to my order, and some of them here, like she just hand wrote in, where on here it might say like Lily and it says Gardnail, and that can kind of help me. But these ones, some of them don't have that, like the add-on ones. So I got these, and then they were all like additional 25% off, so that was cool. And their shipping is not real high, so yay for that, because we all know I can't stand like the really high shipping because it makes me not want to order from somewhere. I don't mind the shipping, I just don't like the high shipping, as I'm sure most of you guys are too. So I believe this one is called the Treehouse, and I don't have the price for that one because this one was an add-on, but again, I got it for 25% off. So here's how they come, and I'm just going to kind of show you this, and I stamped them all out for you, and I was going to do it all together on a video while I was doing chat, but my girls were in here, and I would have had to cut it off like a million times, and I don't know how to really mash video clips together yet. I know, I need to work on that. So here's what they come like. They're just like red rubber, and I have a little bit left, but I barely have any of that easy mount, and I'm not going to bother doing all that, because when I want to use them, all I did, and this may be like a crappy way of doing it, but all I did was use my trusty old ATG gun, and this one I used my Misty because it was bigger, and it was bigger than this block that I had in front of me. But like for the rest of them, I just put a little bit of ATG, and then I just stuck them on there like that. Not the best way, but it worked fine for me. I didn't have any problems with the ink not transferring, and that was one of their benefits that they said, you know, they said, why do we use red rubber? And they said because you're going to get the best image possible, like with the deep etched red rubber versus some of the clear stamps. But I do love my clear stamps, and I've gotten quite used to them, but these were really not bad, and they're almost worth the trade-off because of how cute they are. So this was the treehouse, and I just had to get it. And I'm not real into like the fairies and all that stuff, but like, tell me you don't want to go in this little cottage, this little tree house. So I'm going to use this. I was just kind of playing around and using my Copics, and then I put some glossy accents on the windows. My husband laughs at me because I call windows winders. And then there's like little glossy accents on the heart, you know, and the little candle in the window, and then there's a little bit of snow, and I even had fun coloring different pebbles, and Talia was sitting here while I was coloring and put some stickles on the snowy parts. You could even mask off the snowy parts, but how cute would this be? And I wanted to add maybe the birds or something over here. So this is going to be a future card base, card front. So I just wanted to share with you that. So that's that one, and that one's called Treehouse. So that was my largest one, and then the rest of them are pretty small, and I got some sentiments, and she even sent me a bunch of free ones. So let's show you the most boring ones first, but they're boring, but they will work great. I actually even stamped these to show you, but Miss Talia was practicing her cutting with these little scissors. Where are they? Are they still up here? She was practicing her cutting with these little mini scissors I have, and she kind of snipped it apart. But anyway, it's nothing fun. This one just says date on it, has some lines. I think this one was 75 cents, and this one was $1, or vice versa. This one is just lines, and it was $1. And then it was 25% off of that, so it was really cheap. So those were the least fun, and then so I got them out of the way. Then I got a few sentiments, and I really like these sentiments, and over here you'll be able to see a better view. So here are some sentiments, and this one is you are wonderful. And let's see, yeah, this one retails for $4.50, and then it was 25% off of that one. So I mean, I guess it's a little bit pricey, I feel, when you get a stamp set, but stamp sets are pricey too when you get a lot more on there, but it helped with the sale. So this one says you're so wonderful, and I love that font on there. And for these, I was trying out my little, here's one of them, and then here's the other two over here, the Ranger dye ink. I'm not sure how I feel about these yet. I do like them, but I feel like I don't know, like if they're a little bit bleedy, we'll say. So I love the colors that they offer, but I'm not sure. I'm still testing them out. So let's just say they're still in trial mode. But let me know how you guys are doing with them. But so far, I have like a love-hate relationship with them. I guess hate's a strong word. I don't hate them, but I'm not sure if I'm loving them or what. So, but I want to do a little more trial. Here is like some distress ink me and Maya were working on. So here's the You're So Wonderful. So there's that one. And then here's this one. It says Celebrate Like Crazy. So that's this one up here. Hopefully you can see it. I'm in frame. Celebrate Like Crazy. So that's that one. And that one was, where is that? Is that on my next page? Celebrate Like Crazy. Same thing, $4.50. And then it was additional 25% off of that. Then we have this, let's see. Oh, then I got this Thanks, which is here. And then she gave me a bunch of freebies. I didn't order any of these ones here. So this one is the Thinking of You right here. I don't know how much they are or if she sells them individually, but it was nice. She said enjoy the free stamps. I really like this one that says hello, but this is what, if you could see what I mean with the stamps being bleedy, and I know I'm making up words, but you guys know what I mean, where it's not quite crisp. And I don't think that's fault of the red rubber, because the red rubber is pretty good. So I would have to say that that might be the Ranger ink. I don't know, which shocks me because Ranger's pretty decent. The Thank You stamped fine, so I guess it depends on how thick the font is, but like even this one, Thinking of You, and it may have been my stamping, so that's why I'm saying I got to give it a little more review. And then she gave me, so at Hello, Thinking of You, Thank You, and Happy Summer were freebies that she threw in there, which was nice. Then I got this one, this is really cool. It's just like a star cluster, and excuse the ink on my hands, and I just painted my nails and I didn't wait for them to dry, so we'll be doing that again after the video. But here is the Starry, I think this is called, was this a part of my first one? No, Starry Night, I think this one's called. Not sure the price on that because this, again, was one of the handwritten ones. So there's that. There's the Happy Summer. There's the Thank You. So then my most fun ones, and then I'll show you this one. Where's that? So there's one of them that is on like, I guess, back ordered. She said she'll ship that out once it comes. This one is called Pine House. There's a couple different houses, and I was unsure on the size, so that's why I like when you guys do these videos too, and like when you show them like I am here, just to kind of gauge on size. So now let me show you over here. I'll move this over. So here is, I stamped them all out for you because I know it's hard to see with this red rubber what it comes out with. So there's how you can gauge on size. So it's probably a good size to put like in the background, like if you have like a hill sort of with this going, and you could put that up on the background. But I love doing little houses up with the little lights on inside. That must be why I like the little Christmas houses with all the lights on them. I just love them. They just look so cozy in there. So anyway, there's that. So that is the Pine House. But they had a couple other little cottages, but I didn't want to go crazy, even though I feel like I kind of already did. So that was that one. So that's what that looks like, and that's the size. And then I did this little fox right here, and I don't know what this fox is named because this is one of the add-ons. So it's either Charlotte, Chloe. It's not Icicle because Icicle is the one, and I don't know if it's Cedar, but that was the three. I don't know, maybe that was, no, Garden Bench. So I don't know the name of this. We'll just go with that. But this is this little fox, and I was dying to color him up in fall colors because I thought he could be fall and or winter, and you could do winter, like you could do Christmas, like red and green hat or whatever color you want. But I thought he was so cute, and you could put him in a winter scene too because he's dressed up. They had another owl that had a little winter hat and a couple like bunnies and stuff. And then this one is but this is and I think a lot of these, if not all, the animal ones anyway, are by Stacy Yakula Studio. And this is Lily, the garden owl. And that's that one right there. So let me see if I can show you. Some of them I colored, some of them I didn't. But there's that one, and there's the size. So there's that one, and like that one was $4.75, and then it was 25% off. So it helped with the 25% off because these are smaller, but they are so cute, and they are red rubber. So I guess red rubber is a little bit more expensive to produce. I don't know. Then there was this little tiny birdie, and let me see if this one was on the first set. Let's see. Garden bird. Yeah, I think this one was $3, which to me that's so tiny to be $3, but again I got 25% off, so that helped. But that's how small it is. But sometimes it's good, like I could put her up here just flying. I kind of want to do a distressed background on this one, but how do you guys do that? Like when you want to stamp, and I want to get more into the masking, when you want to stamp this on here, and I know you could do the mask and then go around it, but like when you want to use your Copic coloring, because I found that it works best on watercolor paper for the distress ink. But what if you want to Copic color it? Do you still stamp on your watercolor paper? And I know that's not really good for your, not that it's not good, but I thought it sucks up your Copic ink or something. So let me know how you do that when you combine the distressed background with, because I'm getting into all this, distressed background with stamped images. So let me know what you guys do or what the best paper, because even on like the Neenah paper, I was having trouble. Like it blends so well with this watercolor paper. And then not to mention, we like to, me and Maya, when I say we like to add the Tim Holtz, like this distress sprayer, and add that to this to get the effect. So it needs to be something strong enough to like withstand the water and, you know, with my paper towel and all. So anyway, let me know if you guys have any tips with that, with the paper to use. So then I got the garden owl. Then I got this little beaver right here, and I stamped the beaver. I got the beaver, and then I stamped this log. So here's the log, and this was hard to tell online too. That's the size of the log, and there's the little beaver. Don't ask me how I did this, but I didn't mask it. This was just me stamping it off to show you guys. But I didn't even mask it, and I just stamped the beaver first, and I was like, oh, I should put the log under him. So I said, I'm going to just do it blind because you know it's red rubber, and I was using this way too big block because I was being lazy and didn't want to grab my other ones. And I was on a roll over here stamping. But I stamped it, and it looks like he's really on it. So that'll probably never happen again. But isn't that cool? So they didn't come together, but I just stamped him on the little additional log that I got. So let's see, the beaver was $3.75, and then plus the 25% off. They're not on sale now, but you might want to stick around. Maybe they'll have another sale. Then I got this little doggy. What was this dog's name? I don't know. So again, this might be, was this the first one I got? Let's see. Yeah, the dog. This dog's name is Puddles, and he's $3.75. And there's that one. There he is right there. So let me bring that up for you, show you. Then there was this one, which to me, I thought it was a squirrel or a fox at first, but it's a chipmunk. So you could stamp like a little nut or something in his hand, or put something in his hand that he's holding, or sit him on this little garden bench, which I'll show you too. So there's that, and that's how small he is. And that one is Stacy Yakios to Chipmunk. His name is Chip, the chipmunk. Okay, then here was the bench, and this I thought was going to be a lot bigger, but I'm kind of glad it's not, and it's stamped so pretty because I even thought I messed it up, but I like how it looks like sketchy. Like it looks like someone drew it out, but you could have him sitting on there, little bird sitting on there, little doggy sitting on there, any of those smaller scale things, but that's how small the garden bench is. So I don't know if there's different sizes of the garden bench. I wasn't sure. Then here's this little bird set. But see, like, this is how they came. I didn't bother trimming anymore, but I probably will, like, trim around that. But this was a cute little one I thought would be cute for Mother's Day. But now when I'm looking at this, I wish I colored the baby bird a different color. But aren't they cute with the, I guess it could be a dad bird and baby, like you could do for Father's Day or Mother's Day, depending on how you color it. I thought maybe you could even do this as a penguin versus a bird, but then this little baby one has a tail, so I guess that won't work. So then I got, we're almost done. Then I got this one here with this little bunny, and this was an add-on one. So again, this one's either Charlotte, Chloe, or Cedar. I don't know. She has one cedar, one log, one icicle. Icicle is really cute. It's like this polar bear, and he's got like little closed eyelash eyes, and he's got a little winter hat on. But I guess that one was out. I thought this one was out of stock too. They had these really nice birch trees, but they were a little pricey, and I think it was pretty big. So I decided against them, but I thought this one would be fun to color up. Then, let's see. And then last but not least, I think I showed you all, I got this one, which is this on my first? No, maybe this is Charlotte. Sorry guys, I'm tired from being up so early. But then there's this little mousey here, which is looking this way. So I want to do some of these and the mirror imaging and do some cute little like love or like hearts and stuff around them. So I have some plans for these, but I just kind of stamped these out to show you. So again, that's if you want to try. I just always like trying somewhere new and getting something like a little different, because every now and then sometimes stuff starts to look the same, or get too, I don't know, like you get too much into like one brand and like how many of their, you know, like reindeer, like I know I love Lawn Fawn, but like some of the Lawn Fawn ones, like the reindeer look like the same reindeer as last year. And I mean, I understand I wouldn't be able to come up with 10 different reindeer or whatever, but sometimes they start looking the same where I can't justify purchasing that additional stamp set when I have one that looks similar from the year before. So that's why this was kind of nice. So again, this is from Purple Onion Designs, and if you're on Instagram, I would recommend maybe following them there. So maybe that's because that's how I didn't follow them at the time, but I was following a crafty friend, and she posted, you know, that they had a sale. I don't know if she was on the design team or what. But Purple Onion Designs is somewhere if you want to try, but just remember they're in the red rubber, and you know, to me it wasn't a big deal, but just to keep that in mind if that's something that would bother you or you'd like or whatever. But yeah, how nice would these sentiments look embossed, because they're so nice and thick. So heat embossed with like the liquid platinum or the different golds, like they would be really pretty. Or if you did it on color cardstock in the white, I just think they're so bold and pretty. So I really like them, and I like but now like getting them, although it's a lot, I thought, oh my gosh, I felt like I was just like ordering away, but it's fun. So I'll have fun with all my little animals and my little garden friends. So yeah, so I hope you guys are enjoying your day. Stay tuned for more videos, because I wanted to do, maybe I'll do it with these. I wanted to do an example of, I've been saying this, so I'm just going to do it right after this, and I think I hear the girls waking up, so I'll have to move quickly. But I wanted to do an example of some inks for stamping for Copics, just to compare. So anyway, stay tuned for that, and thanks for watching, guys. Bye.